Scaling a Minecraft business isn't just about luck, it's about strategy. In today's video, let me show you the blueprints I used to turn my passion into a global running business. Now, if you don't know who I am, I'm Edvin Hedlund, the CEO and founder of Senior Studios, an agency which specializes in creating virtual environments inside of the popular game Minecraft, in order to reach the younger generation for them in their marketing campaigns. Now, the story begins when I was just in the ages of around 12 to 13. I just played a lot of Minecraft with my friends, but I soon started to build creations and worlds for my friends' servers and the servers I was playing on. Now I soon started to build a reputation within my community, where I soon started to receive requests from outside servers that also wanted me to build builds for their servers. And it was around that time that I first started to do paid commission work as a freelancer. And it was when I was 13 that I did my first paid commissions of $5, but that wasn't a lot of money at that time, of course, but what it meant for me was that it opened up the opportunities and the knowledge to know that I can actually get paid for the builds that I'm doing. And that started something that has led to what I'm doing today. Because when I did that, I realized that I need to value my time, value my creations. So I started to do posts on different communities and offer my building services as a freelancer within these communities. And I soon started to build a reputation within those global communities and forums as well. Now, the funny thing is that I received too many requests at once that I wasn't able to fulfill all of them, which meant that I needed to bring on a second freelancer to help me fulfill these builds and create the builds for the servers that wanted my expertise and experience. This was the start to creating a Minecraft build team, where I brought on a bunch of freelancers, and all the creations and commission work that we received were sent through my build team rather than myself as a person. And I had my team complete and fulfill these requests. Now, this then turned into a platform where we started offering much more services, such as plugin development, designs, websites for Minecraft servers, and it turned into a platform that offered anything and everything that were related to Minecraft services and running a Minecraft server. So we offered, I believe, over 30 different services, and it would be everything from as soon as you start your server to when you have an established service and want to just continue to invest and expand and grow that server. So we became the go-to platform for anything related to Minecraft services. Now, this platform grew into having over 500 freelancers before I sold it. But I want to take a step back again and go through the process of actually growing that platform and what it meant for me and what the hurdles that I encountered and how I overcame them. Now, the biggest hurdle that I needed to overcome was that I lacked any form of leadership skills. I lacked any form of skills of building a business. This all started as just a simple passion and to solve my own problem of having to fulfill the many requests that I received. So at the same time, it came naturally for me because I just naturally transitioned into running a business out of my passion, which I'm very thankful and grateful for, because it meant that I didn't need to figure out what I was supposed to do after school. Now that I finished all of the studies and stuff like that, I just knew that, yeah, this is what I'm doing. And I have naturally already sort of transitioned into becoming a business owner and entrepreneur. But the lack of knowledge and the lack of skills meant that I needed to learn everything myself. And I needed to learn from my experiences. Now, the biggest thing that made our platform into the biggest in the world when it came to Minecraft services was that we really put a focus and a big on the customer experience and the customer service that we provided. Everything from the fulfillment of the service itself, but also the support team that we had in place. So for every commission and project that we received, we had a dedicated commission manager that managed both the freelancers and the client to ensure that everything went smoothly, everything was up to the standards that we had set as a platform and as a company. This meant that we received a rating of 4.9 out of 5 stars, and pretty much I honestly never saw like a 1, 2, or 3 star rating. It came like once every quarter, so there weren't really any issues in terms of the client satisfaction. And the reason behind that was that we were so meticulous when it came to the customer service and customer experience, and we tried to turn every single bad experience that the client had into a positive one, because we understood that if we want to grow, we need our clients to become brand ambassadors for our company and be the advertisers that promote our company. Because we grew a lot on word of mouth. We didn't do any really external advertising or marketing for our company. We grew all organically, and in order to maintain that growth and maintain that reputation, we had to ensure that all clients were satisfied. So if, for example, a client had an issue, we pretty much always just proceeded with the refund, but also provided them extra stuff to ensure that they left the project and they left the original plans still satisfied. Because this meant that in most of the cases they actually came back with another project a few months later, or even a year later. So we still maintained and maintained that client and that client relationship, even though that they originally had a bad experience. But we were able to turn that around to, as proven, turn around into a good experience where they came back with another project in the future again. But the most important part was that they talked good about us to their friends and other communities, which made us into the number one place and go-to place for microservice that people wanted to work with. We had over 30 to 40 different new projects opened every single day. So we had a lot of demand, and that primarily was due to the standards that we have set and the reputation that we built on top of that. So for the success of the platform, the client experience and satisfaction was the single biggest success that it led to, and the single biggest focus that we needed to spend our time and energy on to ensure that we were in fact doing the right thing and growing and turning that platform into what it became. Now, another big thing we did with our platform was that we were very innovative. What I mean with that is that our platform was fully built on Discord, but the thing that we did was create a custom Discord bot that manages the entire customer journey and all relations between the freelancers and the client. So for example, we had the customer open a ticket in our Discord server, fill in a few questions, and once those questions had been answered, the project description and project detail were sent over to everyone in our team of that specific service. So let's say that the client opened a ticket to get a plugin developed. Those commission details were sent over to our plugin developer team, where they then had the chance to provide their quotation and send their proposal for that product. And then the client could choose who they wish to work on based on the proposal that was sent, based on the freelancer's portfolio and past experiences, rating, stuff like that. So built a really nice system that matched the perfect freelancers with the client. So yeah, we connected both the freelancer and client in the best way possible. And we tried to automate that process as much as possible, which I think we did successfully. And when it came to new innovations and new developments of our own system and processes for the Discord bot, we were really innovative in the feature that we launched. And the great and funny thing that we could see was that as soon as we released a new update to our bot, we could see other platforms copying us and implementing our features into their bot. And that was totally fine, because that just meant that we were the innovators, and we also built our reputation based on that as well, because our clients and the community understood that, yeah, senior studios, or rather the platform at that time was called Senior Team, but Senior Team created this feature and innovation first, now everyone else is copying us. So we still got the credit and then built our reputation on being an innovator, and that in and of itself led to clients wanting to work with us because they felt like we were the most knowledgeable and had the most experience when it came to creating the new and exciting Minecraft experience that they wanted to create for their communities in their Minecraft servers. A few years into the platform, we started to pursue working with YouTubers and becoming their production team, creating the worlds and mods that they then recorded their Minecraft videos within. This shift meant that we had to work and operate on a whole different level, because those commissions and those relationships that we built with YouTubers were much more personal from the aspects of our management team. So I had, for example, personal connections with the YouTubers, and all of the YouTubers came to me requesting different mods and different projects that they needed to have created. I then took those project details and sent it over to a specialized and specific team that we had created based on who were the best performing team members of our platform. So we created a dedicated team and more so operated like an agency for the commissions that we were doing for these YouTubers. Because the difference between the platform and the relation with the agency was, with the platform, we simply acted as a middleman, where we connected the client with a freelancer, although we obviously did all of the application, the training and stuff like that for the freelancers. But the essence of the platform was to connect a client with a freelancer to fulfill the request. But when it came to YouTubers, we operated a little differently. We took the approach of being more personal and building those relationships directly with the clients, in this case the YouTubers. So when we received a product, they came, for example, to me asking for a mod. I took that, sent that over to our mod developer that was the best mod developer that we had on the team, and some of the best within the whole Minecraft ecosystem. He sent over his proposal for that. We then went back and sent over our proposal for that project. And then all of the communication was done through me as the manager of that client. So each YouTuber and each client that we then worked with had a dedicated account director, where they managed the relationship between the client and between our team. So all communication was done through that account director. This ensured that we could maintain a much higher standard, because although that freelancers were very skilled, some issues that we could see in our platform was the communication bit, where not all of our freelancers at the platform were fully fluent in English, although they delivered amazing builds, which worked really well for the microservices, because all they really cared about was that the product and the service that was delivered was top-notch. So the communication wasn't as important, because from the perspective of the Minecraft server owner, they just wanted the product delivered to the standards that we had set, and that was fulfilled with our platform and freelancers. But when it came to YouTubers, they wanted a more personal touch and a more personal communication, which is why this account director worked so well, because they could then maintain and handle all of communication between the client and the freelancer. And this ensured that we could have a much higher standard on the communication and relationship that we built with these clients. Another thing that I reflect upon looking back at creation of this platform was that we were very forward thinking and open to testing new things. So one example is when the wave and trend of NFTs came around, we decided to test it out, explore what was the technology about, what would it mean for our services, what could we do to enhance our client satisfaction. We ended up not pursuing it or proceeding with any implementation of NFTs, but I just want to highlight the fact that we did explore it, because we wanted to be innovators, we wanted to try new things, we wanted to see how can we improve the experience of our clients as much as possible. So we tried everything and experimented with everything in new technology to see what fits us. Now, these have been some highlights that I wanted to share in my journey on building my business and how it has led to what we are today, where we work with global brands such as to create branded virtual environments inside of Minecraft in order for them to reach the younger generation and to engage with their consumers on a much deeper and more meaningful way. It wasn't like this from the start. We have been through many different phases within the business. We have operated as within Minecraft community for over 6.5 years. Naturally, our business and our services have transitioned and changed over time from just working with as a solo freelancer to bringing on more freelancers to do build services, to then expanding our service offerings, to offering every service that wherever it's needed within Minecraft, to growing that platform, to transitioning to working with YouTubers as a production team, to now working with the brands and helping them communicate to the younger generation. So just to end the video, a lesson I want to share with you is to just start small and build your steps along the way. As long as you take a step forward, you are making progress. It doesn't have to be a step that is 100 meters long. As long as you take just that one next step that is 1 meter, you will naturally progress. And sometimes you need to step back, but as long as you continue to move forward, you will make progress and learn from those setbacks and continue to improve and grow. And that will ultimately lead to success, because failure will never happen unless you stop. And if you continue to just move forward, you will always end up successful. Now, I've been Mervin Hillen. If you want to learn more about how brands can integrate into Minecraft or learn more about opportunities within Minecraft from a marketing and brand communication perspective, definitely connect with me on LinkedIn. You can find the link in the description and in the comments, and I look forward to speak with you.